On February 24th, 2014, I came home to my mom sitting at the dining room table going over some papers. As I walked in, she said she needed to talk to me. Even though it was all a blur, I can still remember as if she told me yesterday. The words that came out of her mouth were the ones I never expected to hear. I have cancer, but it just requires a surgery. How could this happen? Why did this happen? What did this all mean? I wasn't really sure what was going to happen to my mom or my life, but I knew that both were going to change very soon. I remember walking into her room while she was preparing all the papers in case the surgeon didn't go the way it should. I can't tell you how bad this hurt me. It was as if I was watching her crumble right in front of me and I couldn't do anything about it. My mom's strong, so I knew that she would get through this and make a fast recovery. The surgery was scheduled and the date was read to me. I realized it was the same day as my mandatory school test, my ACT. A test that would tell me what scholarships I could get, what college I'd be able to go to, what my future consisted of. She just told me to take the test and not to worry about her because she was going to be fine. It was a big day for me and I needed to focus. How could I focus when she was going into surgery? My walls were crashing down, harder than I ever thought was possible. I did my best to stay focused. With school, the day came when my mom left for surgery and I left to take my test. The next couple of days flew by as my mom was back home recovering and I was preparing for my cheer trip to nationals in Anaheim, California. As the day approached for me to leave, my mom came home from a post-op appointment with news I never expected to hear. They removed a tumor during surgery that was in a different area. The pathology report shows it was cancerous and requires me to go through chemo and radiation. Wait, I thought the surgery was it, and now this? She was amazing, though. She never missed a beat. She went to work every day and radiation 5 days a week and chemo once a week. I watched my mother go from this energetic woman to this really frail, sick person who could some days barely hold down a meal. As the months winded down and her treatments ended, she still continued to be one of the most supportive people I've ever met. Now let's fast forward to January 2015. Just when I thought things were starting to look up, my mom had another CT PET scan because of a growing bump in her side. The results came back and sadly, so did her cancer. I couldn't believe it had already happened once, but now a second time. I never thought I'd have to see her like that again. But once again I say this and I'll live by this. Everything happens for a reason. God put us through this again to show us that life's not perfect. Just because you get cancer and survive doesn't mean it won't happen again. Now it's May 1st, and my mom's first chemo treatment. Here goes nothing. She told me as I dropped her off. I told her I had to work so I couldn't be there with her, but I called her every chance I got to make sure everything was okay. She said it went well, but I could tell inside she was falling apart. It hurts me to know that I can't do anything to make her feel better. She always said I did by just being there, but that was never enough for me. I knew my mom was going to be okay. She was a warrior and a fighter. Which brings us to today, April 22nd, 2016. My mom has been cancer-free for 7 months now, and I couldn't be more happier for her.